Kwauri koko hekano kambo, kambo kerudo, and everywhere you go, hold me in your soul. So you need to hold me in your soul every Monday, all the way to Sunday until I'm back, between 9 and midday. Hello, Arthur. Yes, Arthur, what did I do?
You're very consistent. Last time I got Tanzi, you're going to be playing this song every time.
Yes.
Why do you go invite a Rogambo to perform live in the studio?
I need to. I can't go invite when a boss leak. And I was laughing the entire interview. I was laughing. I was like, will I be able to handle Rocky? Oh, cannot because the song someone will have to intervene because there'll be two crazy people there. But I think I need to. Hey, no, I believe he's very talented.
No, extremely.
But you know, I've worked with talent for a long time, and including myself. I work with myself, and all I can tell you is, talent is interesting.
You're right.
It's interesting. Right. Yes, welcome back.
I'm here.
You're here?
Yes, please.
Yes, how's been 2020 treating you so far?
Exciting, very positive. You see, it's how you start your year that's very important. So learn to start it on a positive note, because if you start it on a negative note, you can actually sap all the energy that you need in 2020. So I think it's going to promising to be a very exciting year. And most importantly, it's not the year that changes your life. It's you that changes your life by doing certain things differently. That's why we want to encourage everybody. Stop saying the nonsense. 2020 will bring change. No, 2020 doesn't bring change. You have to change. So I'm so excited. It's a new year. Also new resolutions, new determination, and a new sense of purpose, which I think is quite critical. And it is my hope that all our listeners as well will take in the tide and do great things with their lives.
Yes, so we are live on Facebook. Visit the Capital 100.4 FM page or A.Marara page or A.Marara page. If
not Oh
my goodness, it's the MAMA that's going wrong here. However, let me take it from the top.
All right.
Visit the Capital 100.4 FM page or the A.Marara page. I think let's just leave it there.
No, slowly. And Rumbidzai Matinanga. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So 0719 100 404 for WhatsApp and for calls. I'll repeat that. 0719 100 404 0772 269 229 0732 837 837 0242 495 112. If you want to participate in the conversation, if you want to speak to other, if you want to contribute, our topic today is hashtag go the extra miles. We're going to pay our bills and we'll be right back after this.
Starting on the 9th of December, tune in to the Capital Catch-Up Nights, Monday to Thursday from 9 p.m. Catch up on some of the great interviews, interactions, and conversations you might have missed. Interlaced with great music, commentary, and more. It's the Capital Catch-Up. Don't miss a thing.
The Dialogue on Capital 100.4 FM every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 midday. It's Rumbidzai with an AI on Capital 100.4 FM.
It is 20 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock on Sunday, the 12th of January, 2020. Hansi, good morning, Rumbidzai. Good to tune to your show every Sunday. Also, wawe kuzvinyanyisa wawe kutovharisa kuchechi nema programs ako anonakidza kudai uchibatika pa midweekdays please ndikuda hillside okay kuda nchata nchibatika hansi Rumbi, why do you emphasize your name Rumbidzai with an AI? You don't make a mistake to forget that. Oh wow, at least I'm not calling myself Rumbidzai like I did on Facebook. Okay, yes, Arthur, we are talking about hashtag go the extra mile, and Faye knows. He says report kukuonai Raymond Msawani just joined to watch us. Yes, so matiti.
You see, many people want to be successful, but they don't want to sacrifice. That's one of the things that you need to realize. So we want our lives to change, but we don't want to change. We want to enjoy what many people are enjoying, but we don't want to go through what many people are also going through. So one of the secrets of successful people is going the extra mile. In other words, going beyond what is expected. You will need a customer service. There's something called delivering beyond the customer's expectation. And this quote by Ogman, it says, deliver more than what you're getting paid to do. The victory or success will be half won when you learn the secret of putting out more than is expected in all that you do. Make yourself so valuable in your work that you eventually will become indispensable. Exercise your privilege to go the extra mile and enjoy the rewards you receive. I want to explain this quite a bit. You see, the aspect of indispensability, it means we can't ignore you. But what makes us fail to ignore you is because of how you deliver. Personal excellence. That's why if you are in a salary, 3 things determine your salary. Number 1 is the job that you do. Number 2, how well you do it. And number 3, the ease with which you can be replaced. So look at the payslip right now. It's those 3 things that govern your salary. Number 1, the type of job you do. Number 2, how well you do it. In other words, in terms of excellence, service excellence, how good are you? And number 3, how is it to replace you? So the ease with which you can be replaced. And this ties in very well with the principle of going the extra mile. Because when you're going through the extra mile, you recognize that people are just going to go the mile. In other words, if it's going to be 1 mile, everyone wants to go to 1 mile. But when you go the extra mile, you are now establishing yourself. You are now saying, I'm firmly going to be in control. I'm going to be more valuable. So the question that I'm always asking people is, in terms of your service delivery, is your name going to come first? Are you the type of person who because the world is looking for people who are willing to go an extra mile. But you see, extra mile, extra mile, even in your personal life. Do you know? Kana uchigeza na chibogeza 2 minutes chimboito 3 minutes ndo extra mile yoyo chibogeza opakati pezugumwe. Get what I'm saying? Extra mile chimbo spend a bit of more time on yourself, polishing yourself, check on zara, get to read some things zvinoita kuti musoro wako ufunge zviri nani. So learn to go a step further.
Okay, let's go back to the salary. Let's go back to when you're employed.
You're right.
We do know the environment that we're in. We cannot ignore that. There are others that are at companies where they can do that. They go the extra mile and they're noticed and they're rewarded.
You're right.
And then there are others where you haven't been paid for 5 months. You haven't been paid for 4 months. And you can tell it's not because company no, genuinely business is slow and hakuna kumwe kwekuti ndiende. Auntie, do I continue to give my all in dane 3 months is now badarwa? What does that do for me? What does that do for me as a person? Kuti ndiende the extra mile pa company pandukuzoti business is really slow and they ain't gonna be paying me or noticing me.
So the question is, why is the business not going very well? Of course we understand the economics, but we should also be very careful, understand that we can be in a very difficult economy, but it's not everyone is actually going through a difficult patch. Right, my business, I've had the privilege of speaking to those companies. That point blank other. In as much as the economy is not well, it's just root fire. So the question is, if you're in a business, in a company, idea is not just working hard, it's also working hard on a good strategy. We're just cultured to working at. So my question is, why is it not necessarily happening? You now need to start committing that extra mile in the right direction, in a way no kupama results. But if you're not careful, you can actually go an extra mile in a direction, it's not anything. So I always tell people what the Chinese say, Lao Tzu, that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. But that statement is very scary. People don't understand it. Because it also means a journey of 1,000 miles in the wrong direction begins with 1 step. Meaning you can actually be going 1,000 miles in the wrong direction, and you can also do it consistently and with a whole heart. So what I need to encourage people, especially those who are in companies, we need to be able to sit down with ourselves to not put up pitsoro. But the principle is so simple. Kana uchifana deliver. Don't give average service. Deliver quality service. That's the principle. In other words, service the context, you can still thrive. Is it, you know, about personal excellence, Rombe, is once you develop yourself to be a person of personal excellence, tikakwesa ku Zambia right now, tikakwesa ku Malawi, tikakwesa South Africa, you still excel. This is the reason why we need to develop it in a habit.
So going the extra mile is not for the company.
No, it's not.
It's for yourself. It's for personal excellence. I hope mapanzwa. You're live on Capital Kumangwana Nakanakis.
Rumbi.
Hello.
Good morning, Komata.
Zvirise ngoma.
Moshe. Right, I agree with you. Banyaya kuti my company. Look, most of the companies, one much on people complain, but things are not well in this economy.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's a lot of construction in that area.
You've seen that industry. And makata sama company waoka. Makapinda ma companies wao ari kupomono. There's life.
Yeah.
Unaweza kuona parakufaya unapona wewe hata parakufaya. There's life in those companies.
Yeah.
And industry yato industry kupomono. Kupomono industry.
You're right.
You're right. And makata sawa no ari kokoga work they are in the same economy as you. One of the same thing, but I think issues with no problem one. My company is not good. No problem one. Problem one, I tell my company is good. I go there and go complain.
You're right. Absolutely.
So our mindset, I need to give an excuse. Send this now produce the quality. Send this now so die. This now meet target. No. We got any excuse. And then I myself put you in my life, I don't want to complain. And this that happened, it was 2010, I think.
Yeah.
This Daroga and room and Napoli.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Well, I thought myself who complain Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mkoma Godfrey. Always a pleasure.
It makes a very interesting point. What I was saying, Kutrumbi, for my businesses, we actually need to be the Gorech. It's not enough to just to say the economy. I think what I was saying is very correct. As this enough, Yatuti economy irikupinda papi in terms of our business model. The papi chap, is it because of an which means we now need to start focusing on my products and cater for an ogadaro? Is it because mageta akuna, which might mean we might need to change time at Rukshanda? Could it touch Shandamani, Rupa gets Pananga, Sumaskat in A.Marara? Then so we need to be able to do that. Then we have what less and less of complaining. But the focus I try to run with today as well, Rumbi, is the issue of personal excellence. Go an extra mile in your life. So right now, Rumbi, microphone one day. But with my ratings, you can actually see to top. Why? Because of personal excellence. Unezwa unoita. Zisingaitwine wamwe. Nduka extra kacho ikako. Kwekuti munadaenda kuchechi anotombomira kusvika show yako yapera. Kuti haana kumbunzwa mashoko tichasumudziro. That extra mile. Iyoyo ndatuti ngaive a habit. Ikava a habit. Anything chaunobata Rumbi will be different. Extra mile, truza torandika pinomba mako Rumbi. Ngandoonoka extra mile. Chikorobho ngachinge chiri pa the right place. Toilet ngenge yakagezwa. Kuti passage, kuti mtsvairo unoraro pa passage. Ita extra mile in terms of being organized. Extra mile in terms of how you take care of your life, how you take care of your children. That's what separates great people from the ordinary people. But you see, Vanakwanda, we underestimate that extra. That small extra. That's what we underestimate. There's a book around someone around the 211 degrees, 212 degrees rather. Do you know, when it's 211 degrees, they actually say it's hot. 211, anything's hot. But it's 212 degrees, it starts to produce steam, which is enough to power a steam engine. I want you to look at this. So 211, is just 1 degree. But from 211, you're now able to power a steam engine. I just want you to realize what the small extra can do for your life. But by making a deliberate decision, making a deliberate choice to go that small extra. So this steam, it can actually power a train, famba at 212 degrees. So this is what we're encouraging every person. Be a person of excellence. Be a person anoramba the ordinary.
And hi Rumbi, it's Shakmanship Tapinda. Anzina 026. I feel if Mkoma Arthur was to advise policy formulators, this country will be in the right direction. And all the way from Cape Town, Takaterera Anzi no zino amana rumbi. It's nozi or nose. Okay, I can't pronounce that, and I'm not going to try again. And that someone's wrong. All right. Sakanda, so let me pronounce your first name. Saka Anonzi Fire. Hello, Fire. I hope you're well in Cape Town. Leonard Boucher says, Tiriku Zwinzgwa extra mile panejo say, and Anzipa direction apo. Correct advocate. Tawona Rushwaya, good morning. Good morning. Personal excellence kunge nini. Poshia Durichi Imba, we are watching you. Thank you, Mrs. Martin. Online Jedu, Mr. Marara, thanks. I think Arthur must be an MP.
Guys.
Imi, atidora no furira.
Not furira.
As nambonak. Atidora no furira.
So you see, personal excellence, you know, to attract a favor, Rumbi. Do you know, kune muno, kuti you just don't want to lose. You just
even
want.
Kakupfeka. Have you noticed, kuti ukashika, Brita was here earlier, and she was talking about dressing when there are 3 gentlemen in the studio. You can only see Arthur, but there are 3 gentlemen in the studio. And they look absolutely amazing. And Brita was just commenting, kuti, you know what, you guys look so good, and I'm going to be training some people on grooming. And she did say, you know, when the way you look, it can change how people perceive you.
It does.
Ajnabasa uta unaujika.
Yep.
Ajnabasa uta wajika matemba mwajika nunzichiki anzi ajnabasa uta mwajika magwinya mwajika croissant. It does not matter. But when you get out of your house and you're looking sharp, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. If it's clean, if it's ironed, and if you look good, it will change anybody's perception on you. Making
the most of the little that you have, Rumbi. You see, one of my secrets is I make the most of what I have. If you invite me for a 10-minute talk, I put in 2 hours into preparing for 10 minutes. People don't know that. That's why I was buying invoice. How much I charge for my 10 minutes? No, but I'm just saying, for me to deliver something for 5 minutes, it's the amount of time that I put into that. I don't just come on air. Power bounds on a structure about 1, 2, 3. Why? Because I also need to plan, to prepare, to go an extra mile. Is also no secret report. But you see, when I want to see that mistake, one often go runs, no other is gifted. You can be gifted, but if you don't go an extra mile in your gift, right now in Zimbabwe, quite a number of my musicians are some very interesting. One of my voice are not exaggerating, but an extra mile. And the next thing, you see people are becoming successful. So what we need to encourage people is whatever that you're going to do. Go an extra mile. Vegetable different. Class, you don't necessarily have to be the sharpest person in class, but be known to be the person in an extra mile in class. So Baba, you don't necessarily have to be the most brilliant person, but just an additional 10 minutes. Why? Because it's not an investment into the company, it's an investment into you. You see, guys, but one thing you can't take away from me is my spirit, how I do my things, the life that I bring. You can't take that away.
Arthur, I've worked with, or I know people that work with Chinese people, and we've noticed something about the Chinese people. What they do is they check work ethic.
They're serious.
They really don't care about your CV that much.
Very serious.
Kuti une degree kana una degree avana basa stereke kuti chinhu chacho chava uri kukuemployera unochigona era uta uchigona. Vane basa ne character. Vane basa ne attitude. So what they then do is if they see munhu uya akaemployewa kuzotakura masaga, for example, asiri muoffice vakaonoti munhu always anosvika kubasa 20 minutes before time. Always they're the last to leave. They train that person.
You're right.
They train them. And if you check, I know a few companies that I can't mention where the person mumakatanga vakasangana ari street kid. Zvaakaita munhu this Chinese national akasiya asina loka motor. Akanga loka motor. This child that stays in the street vaskwera pa motor ipapo. kusvika muchina we adzoka ndobva amuti wakanganwa kuloka ndachizoti ndikabva panapa unoita se unobirwa ndobva aenda uye akati ai wakamudzoka panapa uri munhu akaita seivo ndobva achitanga kuuya kuofisi kwangu vaatanga kumutraina kuita macomputers that guy now has his own business.
Massive
that
stuff.
Guy is married, he's got a child, he's got a nice, very nice vehicle.
Beautiful.
They trained, it didn't take 1 year. I think it's been what? This story is like 13 years old. 13 years later, he's got his own home, he's got a wife, he's got his own things going on. 13 years later.
You see, the secret, Rombe, is the willingness to go the extra mile. That's the secret. And you see, wondering tikanono akawanda, Rombe, ndiye kuti we don't look for opportunities to make a difference. We don't look for opportunities to make a difference. So look at this small guy. When he was guarding the car, Anna Guzokti is actually guarding his opportunity. But when but you see, someone changed their life.
Chino chinochinja upenyu wako 5 seconds.
Imagine. So, but somebody I realize no, let me just be good at. That's why it's also an investment, Rombi, to have a good heart. We need to encourage people. You should always have a good heart. It's very important. Have a good heart. So this guy, the story, trust me, ever says one principle: more pain, you don't hire talent, hire character. Hire character. Because character is more important than talent. Because talent on its own will never make you successful. Talent, Rumbi yaura yawanu. Kuna wafana mnozoto are very talented soccer, but wakashare current.
Or even brilliant in sport.
Yeah, but ana character. So what is more important in life is to go an extra mile in terms of your character, in terms of your reliability, in terms of what you're talking about, the work ethic. You see, guys, say whatever you want about the Chinese, but Team Riere, one not kana kuya kuzoshanda in any area.
Team Riere inonzi Tora Mari
Unoshandwa.
Tora Mari United chayo.
Say whatever you want, but Team Riere wanara kuvaka. The first thing that they put in the want some lights. That's the first thing that they put. Want some lights because waruguti ayo So what we want to encourage our own people, Rumbi, is guys, let's go the extra mile and realize, Kuti, if you want to change your life, as long as your motivation is kurubadramari, your motivation, Rumbi, is to make a difference. Your motivation is to see, Kuti, if I was supposed to do A, B, C, D, has it been done? Your motivation is, if I'm supposed to do A, B, C, D, have I done it correctly? Have I done it so well? Have I done it so satisfactorily? That's why right now, kune makambani zote muna no buda, ano zote anopeza basa, ano goinda. Anto zuna mangwana, teme yangu kucha ya saidi, yakwana. But guys, as long as une hunu iwo, chero kwanza waita company yako, ono enda. So what we're encouraging people is to develop this discipline to kuchengeta even in your own business. That's why if you are not successful in someone else's business, don't think you'll be successful in your own business because it's the same discipline. So develop it. Develop a system of personal excellence. So there's a story that I always share, and I actually shared it in one of my books, the Personal Development Toolkit, about a guy called Theodore Vivian Thomas. This guy, interesting about Vivian Thomas, is the first and the only black person, Rumbi, to operate on a wild child heart surgery without a degree. Black person, ana degree kanaka one, and he conducts an open surgery. And the question is, how?
How did that happen?
The guy is a carpenter, wanted to go into medical school, couldn't go because of racism. This guy was born in 1910. So 1910, you can imagine the height of racism in America. But this is somebody who started learning, training himself medicine as a doctor, to the extent that he ended up training my doctors as a doctor. Why? Because the gentleman was able to go an extra mile. So watch a movie called Something the Lord Has Made. It will give you the story, based on a true story. And this guy was given an honorary PhD. But the secret is someone refuses to be average. Someone refuses to be ordinary. Somebody decided to be extraordinary. And this is what we're challenging everybody. Be extraordinary, whatever you're going to do. Nyaya kunza yesku badra mari yakakwana, that's when changwira zvinokwana ndochera rupenyu wako kusakwana. Rumbi ukagona kudevelopa excellence chero kanzi mari yasikuya. Ukanzi wachinja address. That same spirit inokuchengeta. but team yanonzi noyo arongoita changoticha zvinoenderana nemari yangu unoramba uri ipapo.
And it's just to encourage those vari kumabasa. This is 873 vari kumabasa akaoma. It's the best opportunity to learn everything you can, which you can then use to elevate yourself in future. No one will take issues with you taking additional duties because people are demoralized. Iwe chidzidza operations, marketing, planning, etc.
That's true. Very
Instead
true.
of playing on Facebook.
Yep. WhatsApp.
you will use all that knowledge even while without your own enterprise. And the hard work will always win over talent, especially if the talent does not work hard. And nai rumbi opposite ya Marara ndiani. Mama questions. Shamu got another
No, it's not Marara, isn't Marara? It's Marara.
Marara.
Yeah, like
Yes.
slipping.
Okay, nyaya kuti mite MP ka. Yeah, no. Alfred Mshove, thanks Arthur. And this is healthy. I'm not going to finish the statement. And then Tasila counter chipenzi anzi, wow, good morning Tasila, anzi, guard your opportunity. Ishmael Juruseri Mafuri, go an extra mile. Thank you, advocate from Talent Mazarira. This reminds me of the book Outliers,
Yep.
where they give you great men and tell you what they had to do to be where they are,
You're
including
right.
putting in the hours. That's going the extra mile. That means where people work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., you decide, no, I'm going to give myself an extra 2 hours to 6 p.m. or to 7 p.m. from 4 to 6, so it soak in and plan my day for tomorrow.
You're right.
Or to actually, put more, if you put more effort in your talent, especially
right.
where my guitar,
You're right.
those that love soccer like I do, Anna Ronaldo vanonzi they practice vega outside of kupa training
Session,
ground
ega.
ane yake masession anonzi aya masession ari kuitwa na Ronaldo ega, anoitwa na
Polishing
Messi
your
ega,
skills.
anoitwa na Salah vega. I need to mention someone from Man United, otherwise ngafadzi my Liverpool fans pana. Someone from Man United, okay, Rashford. To make sure kuti they're good when it comes to Sunday. You're all seeing the Sunday and the Saturday Premier League matches. You're not seeing the work and the effort that's going into them.
You're right. I think that's the tragedy of success. You don't go show the one side. That's the success. It doesn't show you the behind. That's why they say champions are not seen are not made in the ring. They're only seen in the ring. Because you need to be a champion behind the scenes work. Where everyone are TV, you're busy punching big, you're busy kusumudza simbi, you're busy with work on yourself, which is what we need to encourage people. Guys, Instagram, the only thing that's instant by Instagram is the picture. But otherwise, the success your own owner, which is what we need to encourage people. Start working on yourself. Start developing yourself. Start building your ethic. Start creating the discipline. Start becoming the person. Another a person of success, which is one of the things we need to encourage people to do. But you see, I think the tragedy in our Nakawanda is what I opened up by saying, Eli, Kuti Rombi, we want success, but we don't want to go through the pain that will result in the success. And success will never happen in the absence of sacrifice. So go the extra mile. Go the extra mile. Make the sacrifice. It will change your life. You see, remember, one of the things people don't actually get to realize is, when I wanted I speak well. Do you know, I had to do several walks alone. People don't understand that. No. But now, no, Shamari, you'll be shocked. I actually did this for the past 4 years. Drugu University. Every time after my meals, you'd go out, you start practicing. You could see in English at all levels, C English A level, and the third class university communication skills. But yeah, me talking because I was willing to go an extra mile. Right now, if you come into my private space, I'm always practicing. Right now, over a door. Chances are that you can actually hear me in Chitara because I'm trying to present and polish a presentation. I'm trying to see, does this make sense? But you see, on Okawanda, we just get to enjoy the final thing we see on stage. But guys, life is going to change stage.
I think it goes back also to what I was saying to you when you said you were speaking to yourself, I was playing the devil's advocate. You know how people do that to you? When you're trying to go the extra mile and then people start saying, wona zviri nyika yacho, uri kuita sei mu Zimbabwe hapana chinobuda, wona kubasa kwa uri kuitira futa haubhadharwe, and then they start demoralizing you. How do you separate yourself from people or from toxic people like that or toxic environments that make you kututanga questioner going the extra mile for yourself or for your country?
You see, one of the secrets is to be able to have clarity as to what you want to achieve. Number two, clarity in terms of how you want to achieve it. You see, people ask me, do you get paid to go on air? No, I don't need to be paid to go on air. This is how I have to give back to my country. Every Sunday, ngatimbo share some changing thoughts. Ngatimbo share some perspectives that will change somebody. I don't do this for money. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not doing this for money, but for you to hire me to speak at your event, you have to pay me. Are you getting this? Yeah, can I bomba microphone irabe? Ya mroda maharaba Facebook. Can I order ndizo yakubasa kwenyu? You have to request a quotation. But what have I done is I've made myself visible. I've shared what is within me, which can change the greater picture of the people. So this is what I want people to understand. You're actually investing in your future. You're actually going to open more and more doors for yourself. So have clarity as to what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it. And realize that there will always be criticizers. People are going to criticize you. So realize they're going to be there and prepare for that. But most importantly, be focused on what you want to achieve.
And people that are doing nothing are the ones that usually want to demoralize other people.
You're right.
Good morning to my sisters. They are listening, Henrietta and Elliot Rushkwaya. They're listening.
Nice.
Yes, and we are listening to your show.
Great stuff.
And my Mati, good morning. And the hashtag extra mile motivated. Thank you. Arthur ndodo number za kushamwaru munodziwana manje number za Arthur. You're live on Capital. Good morning. Good morning, you're live on Capital. Okay.
I need to say this. I want you to drive past Harare Drive, coming from, I think, Marlborough. The amount of development, I think Godfrey mentioned this, the amount of development, Rico, you will not think here in Zimbabwe. Look at the quality of buildings. You know, I was so proud in Gatomana. If we can have more and more people who can go an extra mile, build such beautiful buildings, Zimbabwe will never be the same. And this is what we want. Kutomana chirokapi waka stand unzvaka emba chirika waka mdoso wemba. Itauka extra mile ugadzira kambaka kanaka. Neighbor wako ungaita an extra mile ugadzira kambaka kanaka. We've built a new and a better neighborhood. This is what we need. You know, I was driving the area around Amfakos and so forth. There's another development in Irukside, Aspindale. You know, I was so impressed. I'm like, guys, my country is beautiful. Why? Because Van Varita going extra mile, developing beautiful homes. You know, I was like, guys, if more and more people, if you're into development in my properties, we gotta go the extra mile. So these are the standards we're going to run with. Right now, go by Sam Nyoma 2nd Street, what people usually call it. Look at the amounts of development in Rugitwa. People are run with excellence. Tinochinja nyika. This is what we need. Kuchama pakona pauri kana uri kunzu urukufana kushanda pa reception. If your reception goes an extra mile, vanhu vanofarira kuya kubasa kwenyu. Kana uri kunzu urikushanda kumoshwari kune zvituna. You're dealing nezvinhu zvakaoma. Itawo munhu kwaye. Kwete kuita corruption pabasa.
Ndanzwa news, Malume was reading news and he was talking about Mukadzanga Taura. They interviewed Capital News team. They interviewed a woman tengesa trash cans. And my cans A.Marara probably for recycling.
Yes.
And she was saying kuti atirikuda kuti government itibetserewo tiwanewo mapepa akanaka kuti tikwanise ari kutofunga kuto exporter asi ari kutora makenzi ayanenge aunganidzwa nevanhu vaya vanenge vachitenderera handi vatinoseka dzimwe nenguva vanenge muchishora. But she said one thing at the end of that interview. She said, while we wait kuti government itipe mapepa akanaka asi ndiri kukwanisa kubhadhara school fees, asi mumwe munhu ari kuti handina pekutangira kuti ndibhadhare school fees because you think you're too special kana kuunganidza maken. You're live on Capital. Good morning.
Rumbi, I'm exporter mukadzi. But ari kuti tikuda kuti government itipo mapepa kuti tikwanise kuzoregera kuzobhadhara pabhodha majuti. kuti tina duty free border into South Africa. She's exporting already. I listened to that and I was also very impressed. With that woman.
Thank you very much, Mkomakot.
You see, what we need, Robert, to be honest, and for everyone who's listening to us right now, guys, this nonsense is I find out our strike. Chagachin one chow fan out as Gurukire. I respect her. Because I realize that how gonokungo chema, how gonokumuka o geza ongo chema, how gonokunga zuzagoma, aiwa, do something with your life. And this is the message I'm trying to push to everyone. Do something with your life. Right now, Mackenzie, do you know how much Mackenzie agazaram town? So right now, chirone degree. I want to repeat this. Chirone degree. As long as it's mari, chagachi nuchinoki tisa mari, chiro chisinei. Because for the meantime, what is from being stranded into a level where at least you can be stable.
Then, Arthur, you know that lazy people are now using the economic environment. We are not. Our heads are not in the sand. I repeat, our heads are not in the sand. We understand that we're going through austerity. We're going through challenges.
We're going through it all.
That. However, I strongly believe, Arthur, that lazy people are now using the environment in quotes to complain and to just sit at home. Unaona, a 30-year-old man ari pamba chingoti ndakapedza varsity 4 years ago pamba paari pane garden
rima
iye hatombonida kurima pamwe vabereki vake vatori na gardener. All they need to do is direct the gardener kuti iye okoplana kamarketing kake kuti maybe gardener yeye atengese futi.
I'm telling you. So Rumi, what we need is people who are going to think different. Kana tsime charo rine mvura shoma diridza. Do something with your life. Tikasaudzana izvi zvirumbi 2020 anopera aiwa, we can't run with that vision. We can't run with that narrative. Now what we need to do, so be different in terms of how you think. So right now I don't want to sympathize more. Because right now I can't say no. School fees. No, we can't operate at that level.
Jumper must speak. Mambo diterera shiti mwari mambo nseseketse. I read that meme. I was like, yeah.
So you see, this is what we need. Because you see, it's you improving, you doing things differently. And now they're making money from recycling my plastics. Yes, my pets. People are recycling. And now the question is, how can we do it at large scale? How can we do it so big so that people can actually make more money from that? So it's better kubasira munhu ari kuita something pano kubasira munhu asina zvari kuita.
Ngauya chiti ndakaita kabusiness kangu ndikaita zvinhu.
Iyeye munhu anobatsirika.
Ndokumbirawo imwe 20 kuti fees kwane pane kuti hapana nditombozive kana zvinhu zvakangondiomera.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So this is what we need to do really. And I don't believe in complaining. To be honest, I believe in taking ownership. And how do you take ownership? It is the extra mile where you are right now. Kana uri kudiridza garden, diridza the extra mile. Kana uri kurima the extra mile. If you're a teacher, teach the extra mile. Because chinoitika extra mile yakanakira chinhu, my results, they don't lie. Anoshowa chete. Kuti pane munhu ari kuita something really different. You see, one thing about excellence, Rombe, you can't ignore excellence. That's why when I'm shop, my products you can tell this is an excellent product.
Arthur, I can't believe I'm reading this. And the issue I could demoralize her. It's true. I was bored and when my aunt demoralized my daughter, who is at university. She's at university here in Zimbabwe. Yeah. That it is useless to go to school in Zimbabwe because of the current situation. Rather, she was inviting her to come to South Africa to work as a house girl.
Well, that's nonsense.
That's yeah.
Guys, let me be very blunt with you. I love everyone who is in the diaspora. Guys, America, I'm coming back this year again. But I'll tell you one thing. Usa settler for money at the expense of your dream. Usa settler for money at the expense of your dream. Right now, man, forever. Things are going to change, Rumbi. I'm very positive. Things will change. It's just a matter of time. But guys, changes, somewhere parinani, Rumbi.
You're live on Capital. Good morning.
Capital, good morning.
Good morning to you.
You are called Capital because you talk too much. What practicalities are you offering us? Nothing. It's Edward from One Pleasant. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you take what we were talking about and put it into practice.
I
That's
understand
the
what you're talking
practicality.
about. Lots
You
of
do
people
the
sit and
practicing.
complain, do nothing about it.
Yes, don't
They should
complain.
stand up and do something.
Yes. Thank
Okay, have
you
a
very
good day.
much.
Bye-bye.
Same to you. Anzi, thank you, advocate. Na talent Mazarira, Godfrey
nice.
Jera. Love this teaching, my brother. The great
you.
man, you have changed my life. That's Godfrey Jera.
Oh, thank
Paul
you.
Mutina, go extra mile Shumba. Anzi, advocate is a true inspiration. First met with him in 2009 and I've been following him ever since.
Oh, thank
and I
you.
can testify he has made a huge impact on my life.
Thank you.
Watching live from
Thank you.
Botswana.
Wow.
You are an inspiration, advocate. The extra
thank you so
mile
much.
make
Thank
us
you.
visible.
Thank you.
Wellington Tawonga Bangura says, thank you, advocate, for painting our country well. Big up.
Thank you.
And don't worry about your hustle. No one will feed you when you're hungry.
You're right.
We need master classes, Mr. Marara. People need this information.
No, we should do that, eh?
And if you were to start workshop, I think we can really develop our countries. Yes, and much love to you, Rumbina Arthur. I'm taking notes. Hi, Rumbizai and Arthur. 2020, I made a big resolution in my life to stop complaining or blaming the government.
Wow.
I am focusing on improving myself
That's
and taking
true.
action. Time is moving.
So
And when you're going the extra mile, my slayers will turn into okay, I didn't get this part, into motivation. Ukanza workout how you will make it work. Work on differentiating yourself, work on improving. Usangoti my haters wogara pasi.
You're right.
They're fake friends, they're what, just because I said kupa mari mna January. Chero ainayo Arthur, just to close the show. Imari yake sha.
Yeah, you know what, Trumbi? I think we should do a talk next week called Do Something. Hashtag Do Something.
Do something. Get up
do
and
something.
do something.
Do something. Because akuna mnaweza kuchange life yako, Rombe. Akuna. You have to change your own life. Change your own narrative. Mbirira muri yenyu ngaichinjwe newe. But ati gono kuchinja, Rombe, by being angry at people. It has something with your life. So, personal excellence.
Yes.
And once you master that, your life will never be the same.
Last words, Mr. Marara, and your number.
My number is 0718-867-255. 0718-867-255. I want to greet everybody who has been connecting via Facebook. There's a gentleman called Paul Mutina, he's my brother. Thanks so much for coming through and for tuning in Zimbabwe. Let's link up. I'm organizing a workshop for end of February. Timbonana live.
In fact, we should broadcast from there live.
Yeah, we
end
should.
Of
We should actually do
yes,
that.
Yes. So my last words on this segment is expose yourself to new things.
You're right.
I'm going to tell you what Arthur is always telling us. Expose yourself to new things. Invest in yourself. Keep learning. Have a culture of learning. And be disciplined. Lastly, hashtag go the extra mile. My name is Rumbizai with an AI. And if you've just joined me, where have you been? It's almost time for my pastor, your pastor, everybody's pastor, Pastor Tinashe Zinyemba. He's coming through and we're going to be talking about prayer and fasting. Inguva yema 10 days. Vema 10 days vakapedza mswe Friday. Vema 21 days vachiri kuenda. Vema 40 days vachiri kuenda. But toda kuziva kuti uri kunzwisisa here what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing? It is 10 o'clock. It is time for the BBC Minute in a second.
The Dialogue on Capital 100.4 FM every Sunday.